Hello friends, this is a warning on the Internet Attention Span Unit. This video is very long, very detailed, so if you're not interested in watching for 25 minutes of wood turning, then go find a cat video. Although this video does have a cat in the background all the time, so stick around if you're interested. If not, you've been warned, this is a long video. Thanks. Okay, today we are working with this stinky old cottonwood tree again, but we're sure having fun. So if you want to watch me go from the spalting bin to these two dried out pieces that are going to get some wet shavings in them, and they're going to go in a cardboard sack of white paper, brown paper sack, yeah, white paper, brown paper. Gonna go in a brown paper sack, gonna go in the basement for a year or two. Stick around, that's what we're doing. Today, we are also talking about a chuck and the screw chuck specifically, and some of the uses for it and why you've got it. Today, we are talking about my chuck once again. So I was just at a pen turning meeting at my club. There was a new member there, and he brought one of these. He said, "What exactly is this and how do you use it? Am I using it in the correct way?" And I says, well, the way you use it is as a screw chuck. And it's a quick portable screw chuck that goes right inside the jaws. Right there in the middle. This happens to be my 3.5 inch set of jaws. And then when you tighten the jaws up, it'll go in there. It's kind of hexagon. It'll go in there, and I always kind of slide it forward and then snug it up. And then the reason for that is once this gets mounted on the lathe, we can put a piece of wood up against it and secure it. Good idea to use the tailstock as well while we do the first turning. So luckily, I just reached into the spalting, stinky bag of fun and found this piece. So pretend like that's a circle in sort of an elliptical fashion. And we are going to find the middle, which is right there, and drill a hole in it. And the other cool thing is I've got a dedicated drill bit, which I believe this is 1964, but don't quote me on that, on an old drill, so I don't have to search for the bit anymore. And you just grab your chunk of rotten fun. You can see that, and I can still see right there. Very far, we went in about an inch. So we're good. Let's reconfigure the camera and mount this baby. Alright, got my chuck. Going to set it right up here like that. I have gloves on. And I referred to that as my spalting bag of stinky fun. I can't guarantee you that it's spalting, but it's molding and funging, and it might be mineral rot. So I do this manually. I know the pros can do it while the lathe's spinning, but I'm not even going to show you that game. And then because this has been in the bag of fun, look at that come off. Are you kidding me? God, it stinks too. I mean, yuba-dooba-doo. This is local Utah cottonwood that I cut into a blank like this, and wow, it's got some color of some kind. Talk a little bit more about that screw chuck. It went in the bowl, on the bowl side, about an inch or so, where I'll be coring this out and then hollowing it so the screw hole's going to disappear. So now, I know I've done this a bunch before. I'll just take a little video of getting started coring this. Get it so it won't hit my banjo, which it seems like it wants to. This is a little bit out of whack. There we go. Go all the way to 0. No wedding ring. Goggles and a face shield. No gloves. Sharp weapon of choice. I even have my cage. Let's put my cage on. Can't hurt. Ready, set, go. Cutting a lot of air. But I like air. $295 RPM. Big old outer round. This is probably about 10 or 11 inches in oblongness. Okay. Look at that. I can go closer, which makes the guy feel better. And now I'll go 4 times mode on the filming. Let's get this done. Yikes, it's like a stinky war zone in here. Yabba dabba doo. Let's turn this baby. Alright, if you think you need to sharpen, go ahead and sharpen. Should probably sharpen this. Yep, it's sharpening time in Stinkyville. Okay, I'm on my last pass here. Got the blade up nice and sheer, doing a nice finishing. A nice finishing type cut, and I'm down to the bark, and I'm down to some cool spalting, and I need to flatten the bottom of that tenon out. I might do with this. I have a little bit of wobble. And I've also got my dovetail tenon on there. And now we're going to turn it around, and I'm going to core it out with my McNaughton coring system. I'm not going to demo that because I'm not very good at it. I'll just show some highlights. And to use this, I need the tailstock out of the way and on the floor. I need the banjo back out of the way. I need this out. This is my McNaughton Magic or Hootenanny thinger holder. And I take a headstock and lock it. Unscrew the bowl and the screw chuck. I take the chuck off. Don't do that at home. This is the one I wanted. And it is a luxury that I can just swap chucks just that quick and fast, but I've decided that it's worth it to me to have a chuck for every job, so to speak. Okay, I was too quick to take my tailstock away. Wish I would have put it on here to put some pressure on this. I've got it mounted now for all intents and purposes, and I was too quick to take this away because I haven't surfaced this yet. Start off slow, get out of the way. Way too slow. Ooh, I have the pith way down here. Oh, golly muggly. Okay, ready, set, go. Ah, dang it. I don't know why I did that. I'll be editing that out. Here's another free safety tip. Look at this. Right between my legs is a 5-gallon bucket, and it's garbage night. So I'm going to go put this in the lawn clippings bin, and it will turn into life-saving mulch. Alright, I'm down below the crack. And it's always a nice idea to soften the corner a little bit. Alright. Okay, now I want to talk about how I'm going to core this bowl. And if you're really paying attention, this is a different bowl from the one I was turning at the beginning of this video. I had to switch it around because I didn't core it correctly. Anyway, this is the banjo for the coring system, and it goes right in here. It's called a McNaughton coring, and it essentially exists of a handle and these curved spoons in any number of sizes. And I'm currently using the smaller medium. The banjo goes in like this, and this goes through here. I gotta get rid of my tailstock, which is heavy. Okay. Now, we line this up essentially so that we can go in the bowl and curve around like that. The secret to it is to pull up on the handle and let it just rest and ride. So, I'll line this up kind of right up against the bowl, but out here-ish. And the trajectory will be to go right in here. They do have a handle you can put on this with a laser that sticks down to show you exactly where it is. I may build that. Probably not buy it. It's just kind of a simple little weld. But anyway, start this up. I'm kind of just putting it in the wood and wiggling the handle a little bit. There's really no pressure. We're getting very close. That's how you take baby bowl out of mama bowl without making a funnel. So there was much rejoicing. Now I just really don't need to do much, but because it's fun, we will Smooth it out. Perfect. Perfect. And look at that color. Wow. Alright, so now the idea is to see if we can put this back on the screw chuck. Which we almost can, but it's not drilled quite deep enough. Alright, now I'm trying to put a little tenon on the bottom of this. Whoa! That looks terrible. It's part of, come on, I want to be a tenon, didn't you understand? In tenon school, you should have learned how to be a bowl. This thing's gonna warp like crazy anyway, but jeepers peepers. That ain't very good. Bring it back to normal, Bill. That is actually just fine. This thing's so out of whack. I'll just give it extra time to dry. Sweet. Okay,
Thanks
today,
for watching, share,
subscribe, tell your friends, and we're gonna have some fun.